Hi, good day. I'm Andy Borces, and now I will discuss about hyperbola. So what is hyperbola? Hyperbola is a set point the differences of whose distances to the fixed point is constant. The two fixed points are called foci. The line passing through the foci is called transverse axis. The point of intersection of the hyperbola with the transverse axis are called the vertices. The center is the midpoint of the segment connecting to the foci. The line passing through the center perpendicular to the transverse axis is called the conjugate axis. The hyperbola is symmetric with respect to both transverse and conjugate axis. So now we already have here our first problem. Find the vertices, foci, eccentricity, the equation of a tensor, LR, and sketch the graph of x squared over 16 minus y squared over 4 equals 1. So how are we going to differentiate hyperbola? If you see this sign, so it is an hyperbola and not an ellipse. So now, first we're going to locate the center. So because it is x squared and y squared, so it is already considered as 0. So here, zero. Next one is the a squared, b squared, and c squared. A squared here is 16. Square root is 4, and the b squared here is 4, square root is 2, and the c squared formula is a squared plus b squared. So you have to plus 16 to 4. So the answer is 20. So 2, 5, approximately 5.83. How did I get the 5.83? Add the square root of 2 and square 5, so you'll get it. So there is 5.83. Now let's proceed to the vertices. So the vertices. Copy the 0 from the center. 0 plus 4. Copy again the 0. 0 minus 4. 4. There. Already have our center. So let us proceed to the endpoint of the conjugate axis. So, again, copy the 0 from the center. 0 plus 2 equals positive 2. 0 minus 2 equals negative 2. So now we already have the vertices and the endpoints of the conjugate axis. So let's proceed to the F1. F1 here is 0, 20. Square root of 20 comes from the c squared, and negative. There, I already have our. So the vertices here is this point. Vertices 0, 4, 1. So 2, 3, 4. Vertices 2. 0, negative 4, there, and the conjugate axis and conjugate, there. There. Then let us proceed to the LR. The formula in LR is 2 is already given here, b squared over a. So our b squared here is 4. Now a is there, 4. So I forgot the 2. So there, 8 over 4. So branch it into there. That is the LR. So endpoint of LR is 2. There you go. So now let us proceed to the graphing. So now we're going to graph. There. So As you observe, it is a rectangle which helps us to locate very easily the hyperbola. There. So now, the 5-point, this is the use of a 5-point of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhere here is a point 83. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here. There. So now, there you go. So this is how we graph. So there. So now we already have done our first problem. And I forgot. I forgot the equation of asymptote. So the equation of asymptote is positive, negative b over a x. So our b is 2 and our a is 4. Write it in here in this corner. So that's all. So we have now the second problem. Sketch and discuss the graph y minus 3 over 1 minus x plus 2 over 9 equals 1. So our center now is 3 and 2. But before we consider it as a center, we have to change their sign first. The positive 2 will become the negative 2 and the negative 3 will become the positive 3. So let's proceed to the a squared, b squared, and c squared. So a squared now is 1. So the square root of 1 is still 1 and b squared here is 9 and the square root of 9 is 3. So the c squared here is a squared plus b squared. All you have to do is add a squared to b squared. So the answer now is positive negative 10, approximately 3.16. So now that we have the center and ABC, let's proceed to the vertex. So the vertex now is negative 2 came from the center, copied from the center, then 3 plus 1 equals positive 4, 3 minus 1 equals positive 2. So there, the center is here, the vertices is here. 3, 1, negative 2 and 4. Center is negative 2 and 3. P2 is negative 2 and 2. There. So let's see to the endpoints of the conjugate axis. Endpoint of conjugate axis now is so 3, started from center. 1 here is negative 2 plus 3 equals positive 1. Negative 2 minus 3 equals negative 5. There. Then let's proceed to the foci. So the foci now is negative 2, 3, positive square of 10, and negative 2, negative square of 10. There. So this is as the F2. So the negative 2 and 3 here is copied from the center, and this one is the value of c squared. So now let's proceed to the LR. 2 is already given here as a formula, and b squared here. So 2, so the b squared is 9, so 9, and a is 1. There. 2 times 9, 18. Copy the 1. So 18 here. There. So this is the LR. So now there. So there you go. This is now the endpoints of LR. So now negative 11 comes from negative 2 plus 9 equals 11, negative 11, and negative 2 minus 9 equals positive 7. So now let's proceed to the asymptote. Oh, no, this negative 2 minus 9 is negative 11, and negative 2 plus 9 equals 7. My mistake. So the centricity now is C over A. So our C value here is the 3.16, and the A value is still 3.68. Eccentricity helps us to locate another point. So now let's proceed to the asymptote. The asymptote now is A over B and H. So that this is the formula of the asymptote. So now, so A value is 1, B value is 3. There. So X, H here. So 2 is the value of K, and the 3 here is the value of H. Here. There. So we close it. 3 there. So 3y times 3 is 3y. Then 2 times 3 is 6. There. Then copy this. There you go. So 3y now again. Copy from here and x here is copy from here, then 6, then 3. Then 3y equals x, leave 9, so there over 3. So this 9 comes from here, from these two numbers. Negative 6 minus 3 equals negative 9. So the answer now here is y 1/3 there. So we don't have enough space. So there. So this is the positive. Oh, this is the positive sign in the asymptote, and now let us solve the negative sign. So the negative sign is here like that. So yeah. Still enclose it into 3, then 3y². There. Have to put some open and close parentheses here, then so that's it. Then this negative sign will become positive, and 3y x plus 3 x plus 3 plus 2, then 3y over 3 negative x plus 5 over 3. Then answer now is y 1/3 negative 1/3 x. There. So 5 here came from these two numbers, positive. Let us now graph this one. So the center is here, and the conjugate axis is here. Also the vertices here. So center is that. So this rectangle here helps us to locate easily the hyperbola. There. There. So that's it.